Chat, I have my baby boy in my lap. Sweet little Cavatappi is just hanging out in my lap, being the sweetest baby boy. He knows he's home. He's just such a baby. But, hello! Hi. I'm so excited. Because today I have officially adopted my baby boy. He is officially my son. And I love him. He's just so sweet. Even if he wakes me up in the middle of the night trying to bite my nose off. This has happened multiple times now. I don't know why, but this little guy over here just really loves to bite my nose and put his stank-ass warm fish breath directly up my nose. Like it's some Vicks Vapor Rub. Like, sir. Oh, he went down. We're safe. Let me go ahead and, I guess, get started. I also have a website that is introduced to me that has all of the triple triad cards on it. So I think this is not what I'm actually gonna do, but maybe when I finish Stormblood, I'll go through and try to get some of these done. Because there's some that I don't have access to right now because they're like in Stormblood or something. I'm not 100%. There's a bunch that I don't have access to, obviously. So we're just going to be going through and doing everything, which I'm now realizing that it's Monday and I didn't play this weekend. So therefore, I need to like check Triple Triad, see if I've won anything. I highly doubt I've won anything from Triple Triad because also the chances of winning anything from Triple Triad are pretty slim. Like, obviously it's technically a 1 in 10 to get the tier 4 prize. Whoa! I forgot that I'd be seeing this now. And not the, whoa! 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 Hold on. Okay, this kind of goes hard. It's very militaristic with the marching drums. But the harp in the back? Oh, that goes hard. Oh, shit. I wasn't prepared. Oh, you know what? That's why I didn't play. I intentionally wanted to wait so I can get that reaction live on stream. I still need to level up these guys. At least this works. This is gonna be like my actual alt. To where they can join my guild, my free company. Because I need more players in my free company, man. Oh, that's right. I was working on my Black Mage quests. 103,000. Drop in the bucket, man. I completely forgot about this. Now, Toof, good. For better or for worse, it seems Shitato is still enjoying herself a peaceful slumber. In the meantime, my study of the books of Naldthal has proven rather enlightening. In particular, I was surprised to learn that while the statue in Nald's reflection is a relatively recent construction, in historical terms, of course, the goblet it holds in its hands is quite ancient. It would appear that it was within that vessel Mr. Shitato's soul was sealed away. Master's record goes on to state that the inner surface of the goblet is inscribed with a message in the glyphs of ancient Mach. It reads, ah yes, here it is. Also, I have no clue that's how it's pronounced, but that's how my brain said to pronounce it. The power of destruction did rend the baleful star, and peace doth reign near and afar. Yet 23 centuries hence shall it come anew, and certain doom is sure to ensue. Obviously, as what it would seem. 23 centuries, isn't that now? It has been roughly 2,300 years. Yep. since Shitato founded black magic, which means it is entirely possible she herself left the inscription. But whatever sort of doom could the prophecy be referring to, I fear it is all rather cryptic. A lie, and Toof as well. I would speak with both of you at once. Whomst? Ahem, while I would like nothing more than to catch up on old times, I come bearing grave tidings. My friends, pray lend me your aid. Well, if it isn't our favorite Gubu-headed hearer, I would have thought the seventh hell would freeze over before you cast your lot with purveyors of destruction. What have we done to deserve the honor of your groveling? Hi, Schwarz. Hello. There's no time for jest, a lie. The situation is most dire. Why a veritable horde of crazed golems has burst forth from the lost city and is wreaking havoc on the Twelves Wood even as we speak. Ruh-roh. Whatever fell sorcery led them to abandon their orders and run rampant, we cannot say. But one thing is certain, if we do not deal with them and do so swiftly, there is no telling what damage they might inflict upon our forest home. That does sound like cause for concern. Very well, I suppose it would not kill us to put the minor Shitato aside for a moment and... Uh-oh, Shitato! Uh-oh, he's like, what the fuck is happening, man? And there she is. I say, how can the girl think straight with this ungodly fool's cap weighing her head down? Or perhaps she can't, and that is why. But of course, it all makes perfect sense. Oh, hello there. Did you miss me, my prodigious intellect? Of course you did. Now look, we haven't much time, so do try to keep pace. This Surge of Ether, just who or what are you? Yeah, yes, I'm sure there's so much you'd like to know, but where would that get us? I've already heard all I need to know through the girl's ears. We are needed in the South Shroud, yes? Rampaging golems, was it? Indeed, I have tasked a whaler named Alphine with looking into the matter. With any luck, he has gleaned some knowledge which might avail us in plotting a suitable course of action. Alphine, South Shroud, yes. I believe the great Shitato is all she needs. Well, come now, no point in standing around like gawping goobos when there's work to be done, right? Right. And she just walks off, and he's like, what the fuck? Shitato? Toof, I am most grateful for your aid, do not get me wrong, but if there is anything that you and the lie have been keeping from me, mark my words, I will hear of it in full when our task is done. Ha 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 ha. Yeah. Anyways, I guess we're going to South Shroud real quick. Oh wait, Gurabania's on my list now. Whoa! I have access to it all. I can at least see it. Relegar's Reach seems to be the town. And this is from Castrum Oriens. Cool! I'm also gonna pull up the Aetherhound's Discord yet again. Just to keep a eye on everything. So let's do that. Okay. So Roots Lake is where we're going. Yeah, I had my lunch. I had some ramen, some spicy ramen. It was very good. I did kind of put it in a pot that was too small, and that's an oopsie on my part, but no harm, no foul, I guess. Me and my horsey. Alright, Elphine. Boink. Welcome, friends. You come seeking news of the golems, yes? What did I have any to give? I fear not a single one of the creatures has manifested itself before mine eyes. So you say, my good man, but it is possible that you do not see the trees for the forest. Sometimes that which we seek is right before us, and we need only attune our vision. Why, is it just me, or do I spy a number of curious stone structures peeking out from the brush? Yes, I have an inkling that our foe may be hiding in plain sight. But just how is one to distinguish living stone from the more ordinary type? Why, I do believe the former would take far less kindly to being scorched with a burst of hellfire, so the plan is clear. Yes, let's get blasting. Well, yeah, that works. That certainly does do the trick. Okay. I can't even read that because this is in the fucking way. I can't move it. Cast Fire 3 on it. Okay. Oh, that didn't even fucking work? Are you kidding me? Oh, these things are actually tanky. There we go. So weird. It's actually tanky and it's not dying quickly. I'm not used to that anymore. Alright, I'm supposed to cast Fire 3 on it. Bing bong! I'm gonna use triple cast here. Now one more should do it. Yep. Cast Umbro's Soul real quick. Head over to the last one. Fire 3 that bitch. There we go. Oh, Chernobog spawned in Cactuar. I do not need to kill Chernobog. You could at least go over there and kill it though. I'm not gonna be... Who am I to say no to killing a quick Chernobog? There we go. Let's go over to Chernobog and kill them. Cause like, why wouldn't I? I might as well. Right, not Aethernet. Visit another world server. Cactuar, yes. And then go to Camp Overlook from there. Channel Outer Lanasia Camp Overlook. And it's there. Okay. Off we go. This is definitely a much better setup than what I was doing before. Oh, let me go ahead and swap to my Astro. Not like they'll proc it. Anyone have a party finder up? Nope. Nobody has a party finder up. Me. Some brains. Oh, you've got a party finder. You party finder, join party. Yes. Also, don't worry about all these triple try cards. We will deal with them in a second. Part of me wants to like grind out achievements with a friend because some of them are pretty easy to get. Just one for like reviving 100 people that aren't in your party or some shit. But if you have like a friend who's under leveled for a pretty early area, you can just revive them and call it good. Also, yes, Doorknob is here. We can't say no to Doorknob. I do need to get some better glams, but that is an issue for later. Yeah, since my Astro is 61... Oops, someone aggroed it. Whee! Get Asuna, because why not? It's gonna die anyway. Cool. Plus this gives us tomestones and allied seals and centurio seals, all the stuff that we need. Our Donarb needs a quick Asuna. Okay. Back to Black Mage and over to Shitato, because we can do all this stuff from other servers. Oh, that's a Dawn Trail S rank that just spawned in. No getting that one. So let's just do this. Delete do. I do love that the quests are basically just go kill this thing, you level up, or you finish the quest, kill this thing, you finish the quest. And that was fun, wasn't it? Now, while I'm not one to repeat myself, it seems I should make an exception for the slower members of our band. You have the privilege of standing before the Archmage Shitato, or rather a memory of the same, which has awakened after years of slumber to rescue your realm from a fate most dire. Slower? Ahem, Lady Shitato, if that is truly who you are, I cannot deny your arcane prowess. And yet there is much about this matter that does not sit well with me. Please, pray explain yourself. What is this dire fate of which you speak? Oh dear, you aren't really very smart. Very well, I shall start from the very beginning. Dear me, did I almost rhyme? Who does that anyway? Anyhow, the tale begins some 2 millennia ago when the great civilization of Mach was still in its infancy. Our scholars ascertained that a mighty comet, awash with unspeakable ethereal energy, was on course to strike our fair home and reduce it to so much rubble. And so I thought to rectify the situation the only way I knew how, by blasting the foul rock out of the sky with the most powerful destructive magic our realm had ever seen. This, more than anything, was what spurred me to developing the art of black magic as it is known today. Needless to say, my plan was a remarkable success. A massive chunk of the comet was shattered, knocking it clear off its path and sending it spinning harmlessly off into the heavens. The story, however, does not end there. Fragments of the meteor hurtled to and embedded themselves in the Earth. While small enough that their impact caused no significant damage, they remained beneath the surface, brimming with etheric energies just waiting to be unearthed. Needless to say, these otherworldly stones drew the attention of mages far and wide who sought to claim their powers for their own. These are the stones that gave the golems their souls, by whose powers many a city-state flourished. And yet, these stones held yet further secrets. When 2 of them were brought together, they would call out to one another, aether reacting to aether to augment their mutual powers still to greater heights. Mind you, the power of mere fragments, even in a heightened state, would be far too meager to be cause for concern. One threat, however, still lingered. What if the comet, the mother stone as it were to return, its circuitous orbit bringing it in shouting distance of our world once more? Spooky. Would not its remnants, its children, summon it hither in all its destructive glory? Preposterous. Did your vaunted black magic not knock the comet clear across the skies? Why, it is simply inconceivable that its new path would bring it back around in our direction. Inconceivable to feebler minds, mayhap, but not my own. In fact, I posit that the comet is drawing nearer every moment, and it is for this very reason that the golems are now running amok. Damn. If left unattended, the implications for this world would be calamitous indeed. Oh, another Kurliger just spawned. A bunch of Kurligers have been spawning. Fortunately, you have an ally in the impending battle, a prodigy who foresaw the danger that was to come and sent her memory into the future that she might return to save the day. Do you mean to say that you predicted that this threat would come, over 2,000 years ago, mind you, and devised an incantation for the sole purpose of allowing you to return to us in our time of need? Yes, that is exactly what she's saying. I do believe I've already said precisely that. Of course, I do not do it entirely on my own. The spell would have been lost to history if crazy old Kukuruka hadn't dug it up when he did and recorded it for posterity. Oh, more Kurligers are spawning. I guess that's one of the ones where it just spawns on a timer. Dear little Lala and Tooth also played their parts as well. Oh, how wonderful it is when one's followers, against their natural tendencies perhaps, manage not to make an utter mess of things. I must admit, the whole story still strikes me as a bit far-fetched. I mistrust neither your motives nor your skill, Lady Shitato, but as a hero charged with the protection of this wood, I cannot leave this matter to you alone. I will accompany you and offer what aid I can, but first let us return to Ul'dah. I would hear more of the plan you propose before we take action. Must you? Very well, just promise you will not get in our way. Now come along, my puppets. I have a realm to save and you're going to help me. Okay. back to Ulda. Hey. Ethernet over here to the Miners Guild. I guess the Weavers Guild will also work, 'cause it's kind of in between, but whatevs. Here we go. The hero assures me that there have been no golem uprisings elsewhere, and since he clearly is too thick to tell a convincing lie, I am inclined to believe him. This means that we still have time to form a plan of attack. I do pride myself on honesty, and so I will be honest with you when I say this. Your art is, to put it kindly, not looked fondly upon in our day and age, and your story stretches the limits of believability. We cannot stave off this calamity alone, but any entreaties you might make are not like to find a receptive audience. I, on the other hand, have friends in positions of some prominence. I shall reach out to them and see what aid they are willing to offer. Oh, more Curliger spawns. How charming. He actually thinks he might prove himself useful. In your spare time, might you not ask your astrologian friends if they have any recent calculations on the comet's path? I have no reason to doubt the accuracy of my own, of course, but I was working off 2 millennia-old data. As you wish. Forgive me for being forward, but might I inquire as to the well-being of our mutual friend Lalai? She is still in there somewhere, yes? Oh, she most certainly is. Worry not, the girl's consciousness is just enjoying a short respite, which reminds me I really am due for a nap myself. Be a dear and do try not to let things go to hells in my absence, will you? I felt my phone go off. What was going on? Nothing. And down she goes. Shitato, mother of the art that brought the great floods upon us, has she truly returned to deliver us from doom? Yeah. The progenitor of our esteemed art has chosen me as her vessel in hopes of saving our world from a falling star. I can scarce imagine a greater horror. Come, Tooth, we must put our minds together and figure out how we might best do her bidding. Wait, the lie. If we take her words at face value, Shitato has only the realm's best interests at heart, and yet I, for one, remain skeptical. Which is not to say I doubt her intentions, or yours for that matter, and yet we speak of the founder of the very art which gave rise to the War of the Magi and the Sixth Umbral Calamity. Could it not be that even in seeking to save our realm, she is like as not to destroy it? Blasphemy! Why, Lady Shitato has long since passed when the war broke out. Only a blind, blustering halfwit would even think to hold her responsible for it. Though when I put it that way. I understand this, and that is why I begrudge neither you nor her my aid, which such as it will to protect the realm's peace. At the same time, I intend to keep close watch on her. One can never be too wary, after all. In any event, I will gather what knowledge I can of the threat we face, and I would be most grateful if you could do the same. Might I suggest speaking with your beastmen allies, if the idea has not already occurred to you, that is. Oh, Mind Flayer just showed up. I can fight that one. I swear that man's head is made of harder stone than any golem. Still, at least he is cooperating with us, which is progress of some sort. In any event, I will reach out to our beastmen friends. I encourage you to return to your studies in the meantime. If one thing is clear, it is that the task ahead will test us to our very limits. Complete! Okay, before I do that, let's go ahead and fight the Mind Flayer. It is on Gilgamesh, so we have to switch servers again. I'm just doing side quests today. Visit another server. Gilgamesh, go! Oh, it's spawning everywhere. We did not need to go to Gilgamesh, but it's fine. Teleport to South Shroud, Camp Tranquil. Boink. Teleport. It is this way. I believe I see it right there. Yep. You, party finder, join party. Yes. Or I guess it's only been reported in Gilgamesh and Sargatanas, but I'm sure it's spawned elsewhere. Look at my little doorknob. Ain't they cute? How do I change their, appearance? Here we go. I have so much different birding. Yep, and there's the Genova one. Let's put on the Highland birding. Change it up. Oh, yeah. Also, the pink is kind of cunty, I'm not gonna lie. If the Genova one is still up, when we kill this guy, then I'll go do that one as well. Because it is kind of our homeworld. Oh, here we go. Whee! Swing! Slay. Alright, now let's teleport anywhere. Oh, another Curliger spawn. Leave party. There we go. Visit another world. Let's go home. I be really bullshitting this shit. Hello, guy. Hello, Mia. Hi. Hi, hi. Okay, they also want me to go to Camp Tranquil. Mia, I'm getting distracted by S rank spawns. I hope you're okay with that. Alright, and then it is north of here. Out in here. Right? Hold on. Now it's not off my screen. Up here, this way. No, not that. No one has any party finders up? Seriously? Not a single one. Dang. I'm kind of surprised that there's not a single one. Well, I will fight it without it. Also, it's spawned in a bunch of other realms now, too. It's being reported literally everywhere. So it's kind of fun to just run world to world and kill it everywhere. Like, I'm kind of having fun doing this, just trying to, like, world hop. Let's go to Adamantoys, 'cause we can probably make it to Fairy. I probably can't go to both, but it's fine. Alright. And now we teleport to Quarry Mill. Because this one's further north, and so it's faster to go to Quarry Mill than Camp Tranquil. Off we go this way. But yeah, since I'm level 61... Oh shoot, did I just kill it? Nope. They aggroed though. Let me get a hit off. View party finder, join party, yes. Give me the party bonus! Dink donk. What is everybody doing? Not even everyone's fighting. I'm so confused as to what's happening right now. Alright, it's dead. Bro, let me teleport. Bro. Because I'm paralyzed, I can't teleport. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna make it to Adamantoise. Yep, and it's down. Okay, and no one else still has it up, so we're gonna go ahead and leave it there. And head to Ul'dah. So we can continue on with our Black Mage quests. Now that all that's done, we're gonna head over here. Sorry, I get a little sidetracked. I want to get the achievements for like killing 100 S ranks and like 1,000 S ranks and stuff like that. Albeit 1,000's gonna take fucking forever. But it'd be fun. Oh, Tip, I trust you have not been shirking your studies. Mistress Satato expects much of us, and I would not disappoint her. For my own part, I have called out to her intently time and again within my mind in hopes of conveying any and all knowledge that might avail in staving off this impending disaster. Though she does not respond, I have the distinct sensation that she is listening in some way or another. Oh, it was just reported in Midgard's armor. Doubtless she will return when she sees fit, but in the meanwhile, we can ill afford to bide our time, and so I have taken Zaya Nalha's advice. I can just see the smug grin on his face as I say that, and reached out to her friends. And a moment ago, a post-Muggle came by with a missive from our friend Daza of the 269th Order. As luck would have it, it seems he has knowledge that might serve us well, to wit reports of recent sightings of rampaging golems. I would ask you to go on ahead and see what he knows. I will call for that holier-than-thou hearer and join you shortly. Not that I am enamored of his company, far from it, but his insights have proven to be not altogether useless on occasion. Alright, and now we go to Midgard's armor. Away! We run! To Midgard's armor! I don't know why, but this is so fun. Just running around like crazy, man. Like, ooh, S rank. And just dropping everything to go try and meet up with people fighting it. Off I go. And once again, it is down here. Did someone just aggro it? Oh my god. Please tell me there's a party finder up. I can't see anything in this mess. There is. Chelsea! Oh. Guess no party bonus. Womp womp. But we got it! Okay, off to Revenant's Toll. I don't think any more Mind Flayers are gonna spawn. I went and killed, what, 4 of them? 4 or 5 of them out of the, like, 8 that spawned? I'll take it. S-Rank and Kurth Essential. Hold! 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 Pause! Off we go! Oh, they have a Rathalos mount? I want a Rathalos mount! Where's my Rathalos? I guess I don't need this up because it's literally on my map. There they are. Of the Endless Hunt. God damn. Someone did it. Ooh. You have a party finder. Join. Yes. Yippee! Damn, it's all tanks. Why are you naked? I mean, sure. But why are you naked? What fun emotes can I do? I have a bunch of general ones. I have so many random ones, man. Someone just... okay, no. Well... Fifth Monday? Yeah. Normally I work Mondays. So you guys are getting a special treat today with this stream. Because normally I work 2 to 7-ish on Mondays. Which I guess I could stream on Mondays if I really wanted. I can stream Monday mornings. Would y'all want Monday morning streams, actually? Like, I feel like no one would watch because it's the morning. But I could do like a 9 to 12 stream or some shit. I don't know, I feel like that's not something that people would enjoy. Because no one would be able to watch. But... maybe I'm crazy. Let me take one of these. Finishing up work around that time. The crazy ones, they locked me in a room, a rubber room with rats, and rats hit me crazy. Yippee! Sorry for that. It's okay. I will make you put another $1 in the sorry jar. Don't do it again. Anyways, back to Mordona. I wonder how many S ranks I've killed. A hunt. I've been slowly working on these. The issue is that I can't kill them on my own, and other people can. Smithwool, I can't get there. Yeah, the A ranks of Heaven's Word, I've killed some. S ranks, I'm missing literally one. And then these are for Stormblood, the most controversial one. So, my friend Nico, he said this is the best one. Apparently I've killed 84 B ranks, so I'm still, what, 216 away from this one? I've killed 19 A ranks. And it has ones specifically for higher regions. Yes, it was 200. Shit. But they had of the Endless Hunt, which I know is like one of these like high ones up here. But I want to do this. But I'm really far from it. I'm only a quarter of the way there. Anyways. Let's continue with the class quests. Because we're on, what, 65 now? Oh, cutscene. What was that ARR Heaven's Word? A rank in Adolanacia? Fuck, man. Have I killed that one, actually? I think I have my... Outer Lunacia. I have killed it. I'll join in a second. Second a cutscene. It is indeed friend Daza. She's a capricious type though, and wakes only when she's a mind to. A fact I have explained some 700 times to this button-headed hearer, who still insists beyond all reason that I should be able to summon her at will. You do discredit me, Lalai. I merely suggested that if there were some means by which we could summon Shitato at our own convenience, rather than waiting for her to come forth of her own accord, it might serve us in facing the dangers ahead. Summon her? You speak of the illustrious founder of my art as if she were a mere serving girl. You will watch your tongue in the presence of your betters. Say not this. Uh-oh, here she comes. I mean, no disrespect. I shouldn't deny the power of your art, nor the good it can do in the right hands. I am simply, well, too stubborn and stupid to fully accept it. Oh well, I suppose none of us are perfect, myself excluded, of course. 269th Order Mendicant Daza, I presume. Tell me all you have seen or heard about this rampaging golem. Are my eyes to be believed, trusted, sworn by, believed? Is this truly the great Shitato who stands before my eyes? Yes, yes, it must be. I mean, of course, but my lady. Yes, yes, Daza will tell all he knows. I saw a strange golem, odd, curious, strange, wandering in the tangle, and that is not all. It was no ordinary golem, no. But rather the same one I saw in a tome handed down from my forebear, Dagu, a golem of ancient Mach. One of my own creations. You're making asses luck. Bro! Clearly that one died. Why, that is simply inconceivable. I designed them to be utterly rampage-proof and left copious instructions to ensure that my loyal apprentices and their apprentices and so on and so forth would see they stay that way. Mayhap your followers were not so diligent in carrying out your orders after your passing. We all know of the chaos and destruction wreaked by Machi sorcerers during the War of the Magi. I suspect that poring over age-old documents on the upkeep of golems was the least of their concerns. Forgive me my doubts, Lady Shitata, but you seem quite partial to your creations and your countrymen. If we were to find ourselves locked in combat with the Golem of Mach, do I have your assurance that you would not hesitate to strike down our foe? You do not trust me, you trust us. This I know. I am not deaf to Lalai's ceaseless grumblings. So be it. You cannot help being a simpleton. No more than I can help being the greatest intellect of any era. That old Coot Kukuruka told me what became of Machi after my passing, when he communed with me a century ago. Do you think I deny the senseless destruction caused by my descendants with the art I myself wrought? No less, of course not. For I, unlike some of my present companions, am not a bloody fool. But even a fool must understand that a tool is only as good or evil as she who would wield it. So answer me this, what could I possibly stand to gain from standing idly by as my own creations wreak havoc on the realm I once called home? I will grant that there is some sense in what you say. In any event, we thank you for your assistance, Daza. Rest assured that we will see to the rogue golems before any harm befalls you and yours. To the tangle! Okay, I'm out. Oh, I'm not done yet. Does ever never lighten up? It must be so tiring. Living each day kicking around a brain of solid stone, burdensome, wearisome, tiring. You can say that again, my synonym-abusing friend. Too, if you know the man better than I, and for that I pity you. Is there nothing we can do to buy ourselves a moment's respite from his inane quibbling? Whatever you do suppose is bothering his puny mind. In awe of your power. Well, who could blame him? I suppose in some sense I should consider myself fortunate that I did not send him scurrying away with his tail between his legs the moment I first revealed my powers. In either event, if he insists on tagging along with us, I suppose it would not hurt to win him over, if only so he does not foul things up at the worst possible time. Anyhow, I do believe we have some golems to smite into oblivion. The tangle, was it? I'll see you there, and do try not to get lost on the way. Of cutscenes, which A ranks are still up. I'm not gonna get an answer, am I? Yeah, I'm not gonna get an answer. Well, because I'm pretty sure I needed the As is Law one. Oh no, I don't. That's like the one that I do have. Or one of the ones I have, because I forgot that there's 2 from each. It's like, I'm not gonna bother going there, because Az's Law is a fucking pain. No one's answering me, so let's just keep going. These lands were far more dry and agreeable in my day, but I suppose much can change in 2 millennia, especially without me around to keep things in order. But this is no time to get caught up in nostalgia. We have golems to smash and to search for. Not necessarily in that order, I suppose. Yes, I can sense particularly strong aetheric energies coming from that direction. I will accompany Shitato to ensure that she remains focused on the task at hand. But you survey the area south of here. These environs afford our foe no end of hiding spots, and I'm ill-inclined to walk into an ambush. Alright. There we go. I got a referral code. Look far and wide but can discern no sign of golems. Rampaging or otherwise. Return to the southwestern reaches of the Tangle and see how Shitato and Zaya are doing. Yeah, they're probably fighting something. Hello. Oh. How is Shitato defeated? Hello? Me and my healer chicken. Me and my healer chicken against the world. And another cutscene. All right. From the Hunt Discord server? Yes. That is what I'm using to see which S ranks are currently spawned in. The only thing is they tend to not run trains for Heavensward or ARR because things just die so fast. Like, you're able to take them out pretty much solo, so there's never trains for them. I do occasionally see trains for Stormblood, but not for Heavensward. If only this body were my own, I would have razed that oversized block of stone to the ground. I suppose I should be thanking you for coming to my aid. Had I lost consciousness in the midst of battle, it would certainly have been done for, and poor Lalai with me. No, Lady Shitato, it is I who owe you a great debt of gratitude. Had you not drawn the creature's initial strike, I would surely have met an inglorious end. But that is not the least of my failings. It is my fault and mine alone that we were caught unawares. Though it shames me to say so, my eyes were on you when they should have been watching out for our enemy. Who is this sorceress who wields such frightful power? Does she truly mean to save our realm, or will she destroy it? These thoughts continue to haunt me, but no more. Seeing you risk your life for me, a humble hero you have only just met, I see this with no reservation. You are a paragon of virtue. And a model to all mages, white or black. How do I have 2 pings? Oh, it's my friend Nico. They conducting Stormblood trains? Hell yeah. Well, I do believe those are the most intelligent words I've heard you utter yet. Keep talking like that and I might yet learn to tolerate your presence. But if you think that means I'm going to give you your precious Lalai back, you'd best think again. We still have a falling star to fend off, do we not? What is my friend saying? Heat and joy? Yeah. Bro, I'm literally live right now. My precious Lalai? I have not the slightest idea what you might be implying. You wouldn't, would you? Ahem, was it not your grand dream to see the white and the black, the arts of healing and destruction, united for the common good? So says the lie, at the very least. Is the girl not an invaluable piece of the future you would realize? This is all well and true, but invaluable and precious have different connotations. It may have not in your time, but the meanings of words evolve over time, you see, and... Bro. Ahem, what I'm saying is, of course the lie is a friend and ally, but the same can be said of Tooth here, and which is not to say I don't want to see her again, of course, only that... Oh, never mind. Bro got caught. At any rate, I do believe we've done all we can here. Lady Shitato, please forgive me for having doubted you. Henceforth, I promise that I will aid you in whatever way I can. And with that, I do believe I must be off, somewhere. My friend said, me worky, have fun, chief. Thanks, homie. Okay, one last thing, if I may, Lady Shitato. While you are awake and speaking with us, what becomes of Lili's consciousness? That is to say, is she still in there listening? Bro! You are being caught in your crush right now. What a curious question. She is slumbering in the recesses of her mind, much as I am when she is awake. But to answer your question, no, she is not listening, though we do have some rather stimulating conversations from time to time. If you'd like, I can share all the details. Bro! No! I mean, never mind. I really must be getting off to... Right, that place I was going. Bro. He is... Oh, brother. Are all men in this era so odd? At any rate, I feel my consciousness beginning to wane, and I will be waking from slumber ere long, and I would return to Ulda before she does. I suggest you do the same. Your friend has much she wishes to discuss with you. Yeah, okay. Back to Ulda. Actually, let's go to Gold Saucer real quick so I can get my capped pot. And also get rid of all of these fucking triple triad cards in my inventory. No, don't change my home point. Do the card square real quick. Because I believe I can exchange triple triad cards here. Yeah. Selling cards. I've been trying to get some of the rare cards. Because there's some cards that you can only get from triple triad packs. So I've been trying to get those. Which is proving very annoying. Like, let me pull up the sheet real quick. So there's a bunch from bronze that I don't have. So I can work on that. But there's also one that's from silver and platinum. But you can't buy platinum is the issue. But I'm gonna leave it alone. Because I don't know how you get platinum triad cards. But there's a bunch that you can get from bronze and imperial that I don't have. So we'll get like a couple imperial sets. How much do the imperials cost? We'll do 6 of these, and then however much, I guess 6. There. It's not bad of a grind from what friends have said. Yeah. Succubus, I've got that one. I detect death, that's a new one. Let's go. Magic detect death claw, check. Livery Moogle, another new one. Check it off. Goob, I've got Goob. Another Goob, that's fine. And Magic Death Claw. Okay, well, I tried. Magic Vanguard, another new one. Magic Vanguard, check. The Magic Vanguard, that's unfortunate. Magitech Predator, another new one. Where's Predator in here? There. Predator, check. Another Vanguard. Sky Armor, another new one. I feel like I accidentally checked one off that I shouldn't have. Hold on. What numbers are these? Right around 160. Predator, Sky Armor, Vanguard. Nope, I got the correct ones. I just had a feeling that I checked off one on accident. But, slay. One more. Magitech Gunship, another new one. Where is it? Oh, that's all the ones that I needed. Oh no, there's one more. Armored weapon. But I can go back for that later. I don't have the MGP to be just bawling out on this stuff. I believe I have enough to get, like 1 or 2 more bronze sets. Yeah, I can get 2 bronze sets, or I'll get 3. I'll get 3, because I'm gonna get stuff from Cactpot, so it's not that bad. Because I'm missing 1 from the bronze cards. Man, I'm not getting it though. Moombabao, hello, hi. Funny enough, because I'm getting 3-star cards, I can just keep buying more. Achievement Fate, Churning Mists. Oh wait, I do need to get that one, hold on. Is it Darkscale Descendeth or Devoureth? Which one is it? Darkscale Descendeth. Still one that I need. We can go back to Gold Saucer after this. My girlfriend texting me that she had lunch. I'm proud of her. She's been having a rough day. Cute? Yeah. She's cute. I love her. Okay, so it's up here. Nobody's even fucking here. Like, literally nobody's here. There's a couple people in here now. You have a... Oh. And we instantly failed. Well, so much for that, I guess, since we failed. Man. Now it would be an hour before it actually respawns. Where's everyone else going though? What are people doing here? Been typing champion 10 years in a row? Listen. I am not that fast of a typer. I just did the learn to type courses as a kid, so I know like the proper way to type, and knowing the proper way to type lets you type fast. I'm not touch typing I don't have to look at the keyboard to type. I could, like, they would put the maps on and shit. Like, we did the whole 9 yards. Anyway, since we failed, let's go back to Gold Saucer. I'll grab Mega Cactpot and then go back for Triple Triad to see if I can get some of the cards that I'm missing from the packs. Because I don't want to spend all my money on these packs. That's a little insane. Too humble? Bro! I learned to type in school. What do you want from me? Oh. Well, I guess I have to go to my own world. To Genova we go. I still find it funny that my friend was like, what the fuck, why are you on Aether? And I'm like, because I saw Genova, and Genova sounds like Jehovah, and I wanted to joke around that I'm a Jehovah's Witness. Is that so wrong? Ultimate lets you buy MGP with the event tomes. Ooh, okay. I missed the most recent one because I was in like a rut and really busy. So I just wasn't playing. Which is a bummer. I wish I played. But oh well. I have one last one before Evercold? Okay. Alright. 0528. I don't think I have an 0528. Yeah. RIP. Purchase a ticket. No. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. All right. And now we can go back down here because we can also do mini Cactpot and then go back to doing Triple Triad. I'm trying to get some of the cards I'm missing. Because there's one that I'm missing from silver packs. I'm literally missing only one from silver packs, but it also drops from platinum packs. And in silver packs, it's like a 3% draw chance. So I'm not really going for it. So, like, I have to know. Dang it. Well, that answers that. This could be 7, 8, 9. Money. Crazy how logic works. But let's at least try to get, maybe the bronze card that I'm missing. Or do I want to try and get the Imperial that I'm missing? So I don't have a whole lot of money. Is the thing. What's the drop chance on the Imperial that I'm missing? Oh, there's 2 that's come from this. Wait, Tozal, I thought I pulled one of those and sold it. Am I dumb? Do I have that one and I don't have it checked off? What number is it? Hold on. 149. Nope, don't have it. I feel like I definitely sold one of those, like a dumbass. Let's do 2 of these, and then the rest into here. I'm trying to get the ones that were missing. I'll have to close out of there first. Because the one I'm missing is a 4-star, so I'd know if I got it. Dang. Goblin, no. Behemoth, got it. Delivery Moogle, I've got. That is a dupe. Dupe. Ariman is a dupe. Magic Deathclaw is a dupe. Man, I'm getting so many dupes. I do wish there was a sell all button, by the way. Because doing this one by one is rather annoying. What's the one that I'm missing from bronze? I'm missing the Tozal and Liquid Flame. Those are the two that I'm missing, is Tozal and Liquid Flame. For the main QOL stuff that's coming? Yeah, but I'm not hopeful. It is also really annoying that these are so expensive to get. Because it's also like the only place you can get them. Okay, I could do one triple tri or one imperial, but I'm not gonna do that. I am annoyed though, because how the fuck do you get platinum packs? How do you get a platinum triad card? I do kind of, actually I'm gonna do silver packs, because let's be real, I don't like having the one left from silver. We're doing 5. I'm a gambler, I'm sorry. We're missing La Habrea, by the way. Ifrit, no. Kobold. Where's La Habrea? Dang it. Well, I got the money back to buy another pack. I don't know how to get a plat pack. It's a genuine question. I don't understand how you get a plat pack. If it's real life money, obviously I'm not gonna get it. But I don't, it's not explained. Open tourneys? Ew! Yuck. I told myself I wouldn't dip below 400k and here we are. Show me La Habrea. Those aren't La Habrea. That's not La Habrea. That's not La Habrea. That's not La Habrea, bro! Okay, 375. We're gonna go down to 375. That's our limit. I'm spending a lot on this and I don't care. So if I'm going down to 375, so it'd be 28. 18,000 is my limit. There. Now show me La Habrea, for the love of God. If it was the first one, I would have been a little mad, I'm not gonna lie. But La Habrea is the one that I'm missing, so I'm just keeping an eye out for La Habrea. One of 14. I'm pretty sure I've gotten all 14 other, or 13 other cards. Bro, are you serious right now? Are you serious right now? Are you serious? How is my luck this horrendously bad? I don't understand how my luck is this horrendous. But Garuda, no. Another good King Moggle and the Mulja. Bro! Oh my god. Okay, I can afford one pack. One. I don't want to spend all of my stupid money. Oh my fucking god, bro. What is this horse shit? Okay, well, back to Ulda. That's so dumb. I've opened so many packs. Whatever. Whatever, man. Let's just do Mega Class Quest and then actually start Stormblood. Welcome back, Toof. As you might have surmised, it is I alive. Mr. Satato returned to her repose not moments ago. Before drifting off to slumber, she imparted to me some details regarding what she sees as the next phase of our task, to which she would have us venture further afield to investigate any golden menaces that might be stirring out of eyeshot. Speaking of menaces, whatever became of that stone-headed hero, I suppose it is too much to hope that Mr. Satato finally set his robes alight. Ooh, churning mist someone spawned. These are feelings for you. I will assume I misheard you, Toof. On the off chance I did not, pray inform the man that he has best not act upon these feelings in my presence, lest I feel like scorching his precious flowing locks from his scalp. Anyhow, I trust you will keep me informed if our hero friend exhibits any more impertinent behavior. I will think of suitable retribution. I dare say putting him to sleep and hiding his glasses would send a clear message and be rather amusing no less. In any event, I should continue to my research. As should you. Shatota will doubtless call upon us before long, and our prowess must be primed for the occasion. Complete. I think that said it was 68. So this is the last one. Let me go kill this guy in Churning Mists real quick. Real quick. Bang. Another world. That's on Gilgamesh. And then off to the Churning Mists I go. Churning Mist, Churning Mist, Churning Mist. There we go. Moncomb. This one I will probably... no, I could switch to Astro. I just need to be careful. They should be right there. Any party finders? Yep. Right click, party finder, join party, yes. And I'm staying in the back so as to not accidentally aggro. Because I'm low enough that I could accidentally aggro. Someone just... No. My chocobo is about to despawn. Wah, wah. And no one says that they're on the way. So surely that means it's safe to aggro soon. Oh, here we go. Guilty. Oh, I took a lot of damage. Ouch. With the dragon ass, hell yeah, nice for them. Yeah, but I was like, who the fuck is a Chocobo named Doorknob? Me, bitch! Me! Because Doorknob is an iconic name. Sorry. I will not be hearing otherwise. Doorknob is an iconic name. Oh, this is 68? Man, this is taking a while. It's fine, we're almost done and then we can start Stormblood. Sorry for taking so long to just start the DLC, but like, I want to get my class quest done. Also, they aren't even giving me any new spells. They've given me nothing. Go Girl give us nothing. Like, come on. Anyways, we should probably have 2 left if this is 68. 2, the moment you entered the room, I could feel the air crackling with etheric energy. Excellent, your diligence and your training will surely serve us well. And you come at a perfect time. Not moments before you arrived, Jutada's voice called out to me from the recesses of my consciousness. She would have us begin to lay the groundwork for the final stage of our plan. As she made it quite clear that we will require all the aid we can muster, I have taken the liberty of reaching out to our basement friends. They are convened at Kazakh Cha's residence at Burgundy Falls, where they await our arrival. Let us not keep them waiting. Okay. 2 dry bone. Alright, 4-0. Exactly! Also, hello, bad sexer eyes. Hope you're doing well. Ugh. Doing well? Hell yeah. Good time zone to you, whatever it may be. I know it's afternoon for me, but... yeah. Yeah, maybe I'll start doing streams on Monday mornings, because I can also maintain that once my school semester starts. So, we'll see. But the adding Toothmouth's best race? Well... the issue is, I think they'd have to do a lot of reworking to make bird people a thing. Work at 2 p.m.? Yeah, I work 2 to 7 on Mondays, normally. Not today, though. Just slowly working? Yeah. It's just good for the planet? Okay. Look at Vieira. Yeah. My friends, thank you for coming together on such short notice. Mistress Shitada would have you know that she is most grateful for your cooperation. In fact, I do believe she'd rather speak with you. I'm not going to say that. Directly. Unga bunga. Hello, beasts. Have fun? Thank you. Well, it would seem the gang's all here. I dare say it's time we got this proverbial show on the road. Hero, tell me that you have made yourself useful since I last saw your vapid face. Held for a message smart detection expired and not sent to chat. Ooga Booga was blocked by my smart detection. That's really funny. Well, it would seem the gang's all here. I dare say it's time we got this proverbial show on the road. Oh, I already read that. That's right. I, Lady Shitado, according to my colleagues in the Eorzean Alliance, patrols have cited an increasing number of rampant golems afield. Fortunately, none have posed a significant threat, at least not as of yet. Which brings us to the matter of the comet. A colleague of mine at the observatorium has confirmed that it draws nearer with each passing hour, though there is no immediate danger of a collision if it stays on its present course. It is too close for comfort, yes. Fortunately, I, as is my wont, have a plan. I simply hope that you, my friends, are up to the task. Like Kirby Air Riders? No, actually. If the hero speaks true, the golems that have been causing trouble near the city-states have been more bark than bite, felt with no great difficulty by middling soldiers. From this, I surmise that the gems set within them, their soul stones, have been small and meager, of small and meager power at best. We'll stream it later, probably, or tomorrow. Hell yeah. I know the gist of like the story and shit, but like it's just not really my kind of game. And yet, if my theory holds, a more sinister threat lurks in the realm's far reaches, far from the prying eyes of a Eorzean and beastmen alike. This is where we must go. Perplexed Dozal is, profoundly, deeply perplexed by people to do the work of people our golems created. To travel so far from their master's domain, these constructs have no reason. True, is it not? Well, be a passably astute observation, but I fear your knowledge is lacking, my squawking friend. Golems come in all shapes and forms, and not all are wrought by the hands of a mortal creator. Often a gem with sufficient aetheric power will attract all manner of matter, plant, mineral, and animal alike, spontaneously animating it and giving rise to new life. If not to guide them, these feral golems rove and wander at will. It is these unpredictable specimens that pose the greatest danger. The story is more like Mario Kart. There is like a minimal underlying story, but it's not much. The larger the gem that serves as their soul stone, the greater the power, and the greater the threat when the comet draws nigh. It would appear our task is clear. Yeah. Let us split up and hunt down these abominations. I shall join our beastmen friends and make for the west. I'll leave the eastern reaches of the two of you. I trust you will be able to fend for yourselves. Oh, I'm not going to be able to get here, am I? There's one matter in particular I would ask you to investigate. My friends at the Alliance conveyed to me a most curious report which Lady Shotato's words just now put in a rather different light. Well, I completed the first game on GameCube when I was a kid. Yeah. Oh, over in Gurubania. Yeah, I have not gotten there yet, so I guess this is where we're stopping the class quests. Oh, another Chernobog spawn. I guess I'll go there next. Over in Gurubania, in the hamlet of Alagana, the villagers have claimed sightings of, in their words, trees that walk like men. These have gone entirely uninvestigated, written off as the delusions and fantasies of the superstitious common folk, but if Lady Shotato speaks true, which I do, they are golems beyond the slimmest shadow of a doubt. Worry not, for Toof and I will uproot them and reduce every last leaf and strip of bark to smoldering ash, won't we, Toof? Yeah. I will leave the particulars regarding the means of destruction to the experts. I have, however, procured a link pearl that we might better coordinate our efforts. Pray take it with you. He just wants to have a link pearl with them. And with that, I do believe that we are as prepared as we could hope to be. Let us be off, my friends. And remember, should aught go amiss, I am but a link pearl call away. A device to allow the pretentious pudding head to talk to me even if I'm 100 miles away. Far be it from me to scoff at technological prowess, but some inventions really could have been done without. Hey baby, let me get that link pearl. Okay. Let's go ahead and switch servers again to go fight Chernobog again. But we cannot get to Alagana just yet, so... Need buses, let me know, can I hop on? Well, here's the thing. I cannot access the area because I haven't actually started Stormblood yet. That's the issue. Anyways, we need to head to Outer Lanasia Camp Overlook. Dungeons? Yeah. Alright. From here, it is north into the mines. And let me do that real quick. Come here, and then up this way, I believe, and in here? No. Hold on. I went too far. Back up. And it should be in here. Yeah. Join party, yes. Tab. Tab. Over to Chernobog, please. I attacked. We're good. That was, that was rough. Let's meet the new mill if there's another one. Oh, brother. Just a Juice's box? I did for real. I truly did. Oh, brother, this guy stinks! Yeah. Anyways, since we cannot get to Alagana, cause, yeah. Time to start the main story! Yay! It's finally time, and it's only been an hour and a half. I have an email. Pourquoi? Oh. I'm working 1 to 7 next week. Oh, brother. Oh, no. Okay. Aubergine. Why is there a neck plan in here? Alright, let's keep going. Time to start. Cutscene time.
The question is, how will the Empire respond to the disappearance of Omega and the Primal?
Who knows?
Oh, I didn't see you there. Forgive me. Word from Baelsar's wall is proving long in the coming, and my mind cannot help but stray to grim places.
More Alfie talking to Chakra? Yeah, honestly, I don't like Alpha now. I'm gonna be real, I don't like him. What is it, Reduc? It's just channel points. I love rubber ducks. I have a whole collection. Yeah. Sorry, I had an itch in my eye.
Alphino, a message from the Alliance.
Oh.
It's
on
about
paper.
time. Pray summon the others at once.
Yeah, so I said
Yes,
which
sir.
one was which and referred to him as the one who can't stop being a whiny bitch in the chat flooded with his name. Yeah, that sounds about right. Oh, I fucking hate him. Elise is at least, like, normal.
General Uldin reports that his forces have secured the breach in Baelsar's wall.
Little sister lover? Yeah. I don't have a little sister, but I understand. Oh right,
And what of the Primal
Ida
and
is
Omega?
Lise now. I forgot about that. Push on the Warrior of Light because we're so cool.
There is still
She
no
kinda
sign of either
gay
at this
for
time.
that.
He writes that they will begin a more thorough investigation shortly. And, as expected, he wishes to petition the aid of the Scions of the Seventh Dawn.
Why do I feel like his voice actor changed?
As expected.
Well, like, concerned with that? Yeah.
The Alliance's decision to capture a part of Baelsar's wall is open to interpretation.
She bothers me sometimes. Boo.
The wall serves to demarcate Imperial territory, Alamigo included, from the rest of Eorzea. To an observer, the Alliance's actions could be seen as a prelude to invasion.
She's the queen of, hey, Warlock did everything, let me swoop in and take all the credit. She did do that a lot in the beginning. Like, in the very beginnings of ARR when we were just a nobody.
Indeed. And the Alliance leaders have no wish to be branded invaders.
Oh my god. Ugh.
You're saying they won't fight for Alamigo? Even after everything that's happened?
Girl, chill. It makes no sense politically to do so. My expects made me hate her the most. You might too? Well, we'll see. But, girl, literally, we don't want the full wrath of the Empire raining down on us. Is that really so bad?
Not without the consent of her people, no. Make no mistake, Lise. The Alliance is in complete agreement that the Empire must be purged from Eorzea.
I keep yawning, what the fuck?
However, they will not set foot in Gyr Abania until they have formally secured the consent and cooperation of the Alamigan opposition.
For to not die? Yeah.
They would have us act as intermediaries.
Of being alive? Yeah.
Precisely. The Scions are uniquely qualified to serve in this capacity. That is to say, leases, given her personal connection to the Resistance.
Yeah.
Who better than you to broker an agreement between the Alliance and the people of Alamigo? Assuming you are willing, of course.
Oh, but of course. Or rather. Are you gonna hop on the game? Hell yeah.
Of course I am. You know I'd like nothing more.
Yeah, she's already bothering me.
As for who should
He's
accompany you on
working
said
into
diplomatic
hell,
mission,
yeah.
I had a mind to volunteer myself.
Bro, as if your diplomatic actions have gone so well so far. Because clearly, your attempts at diplomacy have done nothing but succeed. Be so fucking for real with me right now. That's a horrible idea.
Well, that covers the talking part. But you just know there'll be trouble
Like,
along
text
the way.
sending. Yeah.
Are you available?
If you have to ask. Like, so your brain is baby? For real. That reminds me, this happened a couple
means a
months
lot knowing
ago,
you'll be there.
but we were hosting an event at the pool I work at for like special needs kids. No problem. I am informed by multiple guards that there is a child asking everywhere, like asking everyone on staff where I am, to the point where our managers are getting concerned for my safety. Big thing to hear when I've had stalkers in the past, so I was scared. It was just a 17-year-old girl who had written me a letter, refused to leave my side, and said, I want to be friends. And she didn't have a phone, so she gave me her mom's phone number in the card, and said, I hope that like you'll respond and we can hang out outside of here. My mom would supervise, of course, and all that stuff. And I'm just there like, what? Because also, I didn't know how to let this girl down gently. After work, I figured out a way to let her down gently. Responsibility? Yeah. I haven't seen her since. To be clear, I have not seen her since. But I would have just told him, like, you know, the age gap is an issue for me. Because, like, I'm not a teen. I'm in my mid-20s. She's 17. Which also, I'm not going to be hanging out with a child, point blank, period. But if I tell her I'm not going to hang out with a child, that's going to send signals that, oh, once I turn 18, they can hang out with me. That's not how that works. Therefore, by posing it as an issue of age gap, the age gap is never going to change. Therefore, they can never say, oh, well, now they'd accept it. So, my plan is if they ever see Megan and try to, like, throw it on me, I'm gonna be like, hey, the age gap is just a little too much for me. Like, you're 7 years younger than I am. That's a little too much. So, yeah.
I too shall accompany you. Such endeavours are seldom hampered by a surfeit of healers.
Bro, I'm also a healer. The fuck you talking about? But, yeah. That happened, and it was really nerve-wracking, since I've had stalkers to the point of police intervention in the past. So,
Good point.
yeah.
Allow me to offer my services as well.
Also, one of those stalkers knows that I stream. They may be watching. I don't know. They made many alternate accounts to try and talk with me, so they may very well be watching. I'm saying I am too, bestie. I am also insane. Don't get me wrong. Somehow it doesn't stop them. But the trend amongst my stalkers, because there have been more than one, is that I rejected them romantically, and they lost their shit. What, so we got a stand your ground law? Yeah, I don't have that. But
I have spent quite enough time here
What
of
can
late,
I
so
say?
I'll be
I'm
coming.
just
But we
hot
will need someone
shit.
to keep an eye on things.
I'm just an alt baddie with romanticized mental health issues, and so all of the insane men want me. Like, sorry.
I
I
trust
feel
you
like
have no
that's
objections.
literally what it is, so.
None, my lady.
Marianne.
Gladly
So,
shall I
Megas, thank
continue
you.
to
I
serve as
literally have a
caretaker of the
girlfriend
waking
now,
sands,
so they
and
can't
there
do shit.
keep watch for signs of primal and Ascian activity both.
Tina Septum. You see, I thought I did. Well, actually, for the first sucker, I didn't have my septum pierced yet. For the second one, I did. And they became friends with me before stalking me when my septum was 8 gauge. 8 gauge. Thick as fuck. So, clearly it didn't work. I think it just fueled the fire of goth baddie with romanticized mental health issues. That was excellent. Thank you, thank you. It is now a 6 gauge. And I'm probably going to make it bigger at some point. But I'm very slowly working up the gauge at this point. You're right, yeah. There's no winning. I'm trying to use again? Hell yeah. I've been working on gauging my ears, but I don't fully know what I want to do with them. Should
As
probably be
capable
paying
as my
attention.
learned friend undoubtedly is, there are some troubles that may prove too much for a single scion, on account of which I mean to stay.
I sure now. Technically, yes. They're at a 10 right now, so not overly stretched, but still stretched. But I don't fully know what I want to do with them yet. Because I don't like the look of the empty space or just a solid plug. I need to fill it with so much jingle jangle shit. But at the same time, my ear shape does not particularly work well for gauges, because I have attached earlobes. I don't have hanging earlobes, so I can only stretch them so far because my ears are not the correct anatomy to support large gauges. But I don't fully know what I want to do with it yet. I'd seen like the look of like a thicker jewelry piece, not big, but like thicker jewelry piece. If they're small, mine is also small. Check your Discord real quick. Bet, hold on. Or you haven't sent it yet. There it is. Oh, yeah. I know what you're talking about. However, I have so many other ear piercings that those don't work. Because I have, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have 7 ear piercings per ear. Per ear. So I can't really do the large pins because they just cover all the other piercings. That's me. I actually used to have an extra piercing on my left ear. I had a vertical industrial for about a month, but it was not healing well, and so I took it out. And when I went to a different piercer, because the piercer I'd been going to was honestly really shit, but the piercing was like $20, so I was gonna go for it. He said that I don't have the anatomy for the piercing and that I shouldn't try again. I'm not gonna say no, because this guy's also APA certified. The other girl was not. So
It is settled then. Let us
as
each
much
see
as
to
I
our preparations.
loved my vertical industrial, like I loved it to death, my body just can't support it. So no more vertical industrial. See, I have a lot of hair. You see, I don't have a lot of hair, but I have curly hair. So my ear, bet. Oh, you have really good industrial anatomy. Oh my god, that's really good industrial anatomy. The weird surgery. Oh, like to get a point in your ear. You have really good anatomy though for an industrial. Vertical, I'm not 100% because I don't know the back of your ear. Don't send me a photo of the back of your ear. That's a little weird. But I think my grandpa had them. But yeah. You do have really good industrial anatomy. I do not have industrial anatomy, so I've been trying to like do other stuff. Like I want a statement pierce. Ear bags are so sexy. Yes, show me the crust that sits along your ear ridge next to your head. Ugh. But I'm trying to find like a good statement piece to have on each ear because I want them to have like similar but different styles. And I was gonna do like a vertical industrial in one and then like a stacked like daith situation. On a man I wash. But yeah, that's sort of where I'm sitting right now. Is that it? Yeah, I have so many lofty plans, but they all fall apart because I want the statement pierce and then I'm told that I don't have the anatomy for it. And I'm like, well, fuck. Now what do I do? So, TBD on that. I do also like the look of orbitals, but a lot of the places you get orbitals, I don't like how it makes your ear look as a whole, you know? So, TBD. But let me at least try to get through the first quest of Stormblood.
Well then, Tataru, I leave the rising stones in your capable hands.
Slurp a little bit. Have some water.
Don't worry, Alphino. I'll see that the place is still standing when you come back.
Yeah, I have people that I like, but also I'm broke right now, so there's not a real point. Like, I can plan, of course, but their piercings are also really expensive, and I don't have money for piercings right now. If anything, I'm still waiting for my navel to fully heal, because I've gotten it pierced twice. One time it was just rejecting and not healing. The other time, it did heal, and I had it for a while. But they pierced it very Y2K, and by that, I mean really shallow. So, it had fully healed. I took it out, and I'm waiting for it to heal back over so that I can get it pierced a third time, but pierced correctly without it migrating back. That's the key thing there, without it migrating back. Got a keloid inside? Ugh. Yeah, and the hole still is not closed, and I took it out 10 months ago, I think. Like, there is still a hole at the top. It's basically healed over. I think that's just scarred, and it's gonna stay there forever. Because, like, it genuinely fully looks healed over. So, I might ask to get that re-pierced at some point. But, we'll see. Avoid the scar tissue? Yeah, I think the hole at the top is just gonna stay there. Like, the hole on the bottom is basically gone, but the one on the top is definitively still there. I think it's just gonna stay there forever. But I mean, if I get it re-pierced, no one's gonna know. I just want to have a lot of metal in my face and metal on my body, because I just like the look of tattoos and piercings. Someone said us, and they were like, what style you like? Here's the thing. As much as I love places like that, because they're generally cheaper...
Mistress Y'shtola has unfolded all. You are bound for Girabania?
Like, it's cheaper, but usually lower quality. Anywhere that does piercing guns, I just say no. You should never get piercings done with a gun. But the place that I really like is actually right next to the coffee shop that I work at. Not Claire's. Listen, Claire's is going under. I got my first son at Libby Lou. I know ball. But the place I like is APA certified. I'm just waiting for it to heal over. So let's keep moving.
The Alliance would have us make contact
got my
with the
lobotomy
Alamedan
at Claire's.
resistance
I
as soon as
love bumper
possible.
stickers like that.
It begins then. As soon it shall in Doma, if the gods are good. 'Tis but a pity it must be now. I am sorry that we shall not be present to fight beside you in the battles to come.
Oy. Okay.
You have stood with us countless times, Lady Yugiri. Pray do not apologize.
Yeah, like, girl,
Then let
your
us thank
country's
you
at
instead.
war.
You
You're
and
allowed
yours
to
stood
leave
with
and
us
fight
from the
your own
first,
war
when we came
instead
to this
of
land
ours.
as refugees in search of sanctuary.
Oh, it feels like I've got an eyelash stuck in my eye.
Loath am I to think what might have become of my people had you not extended to us the hand of friendship. We will never forget. This I solemnly swear.
Also, I've got tattoo removal tomorrow. That shit's gonna suck. I'm
Much
on
has
session
changed
10.
since first you set foot on these shores. Revenant's toll stands as a testament to that. I'm sure your people will manage in your absence.
Indeed. They have built a new home for themselves and no longer need me to shepherd them. The time has come for Kozetsu and I to return to our master.
A tattoo? Well, it's
To
a
our
removal.
home.
We don't talk about it. It is a horrible tattoo, so we don't need to talk about that.
I know how you feel. It's time I went home too.
Girl, why do you gotta make it
Though
all
our
about
battlefields
you?
be 1,000 miles apart, our purpose is one. That all men hearken to the clarion call of freedom, of liberation, from Eorzea to the far east.
The two small
that
ones?
they may rise up
Yeah, I've got it more
and
than
cast
that,
down
but...
the curse of Garlemald.
Take care, you hear me? When all of this is over, we're going to celebrate. Together. Just you wait.
That's some lofty ideals.
I should like that very much. Fare you well.
Last time he was out? Yeah, it tends to do that. Well, bye, you Geary. Oh. 1,000 miles apart, yet united in purpose. Let us pray both of our endeavors meet with success. Shall we then? Really, Geary for Lise, please? Geary is also hot. Wait, not just yet. I knew I'd forgotten something important. Lise, could you come with me? Is she getting like an actual outfit that's her own instead of her sister's? Me? What now? I'm alright then if you insist. It's gonna be a fucking outfit. Let's be real. If it's Tataru, it's clothes. Yep. I never would have guessed. Whoa. It is a pretty good outfit, I will say, but I do not like it as much as the old one. I think the old one was better. What do you think? Your old outfit was better. Put it back. So you decided to be light and loose, an outfit tailor-made to the needs of a skilled fighter like Lise. Your work never ceases to impress. Much more of this, and I may have to stop introducing you as a Sana's receptionist and start referring to you as our preeminent seamstress. One sec. Alright. It's lovely. I suppose I swapped off Aether Hunts. Did I miss anything? No, we're good. I feel like I could take on a legion. I'm glad you like it, and with that I'll tell you that no longer is safe travels. Then onward to Garabania. Our first stop will be Amarase's Spire in the East Shroud. Okay. Alright. To East Shroud. I need to get some more mounts. Like, the shark's cool and all. I feel like I could do better. Like, it's not cunty enough. Oh, we're going down. We're not actually gonna be on the spire. All are present and accounted for. When you are ready, my friend, pray inform the officer that we wish to proceed into Gur-Abania. Here we go. On the signs of the 7th dawn, we were told to expect you. Shall I summon someone to escort you to the wall? With Stormblood, you can get shape-shifting ball from Eureka. 2 Castrum Orions. Oh. Did my game crash or is it a cutscene? It's a cutscene, alright. Well, ain't this a fancy cutscene? Something that I could make in Microsoft, like PowerPoint.
I remember crossing the border, standing in Girabania once more.
This is Lisa's
Me
voice.
and my fellow scions, the warrior of light among us.
Girl, why is this all about you?
Behind us, Baelsar's wall cutting the land in two. Freedom on one side, tyranny on the other. Tyranny and the
Clearly a
promise of
giant
new
blast
beginning,
through there.
but one that could only be bought with flames and blood.
Well. We're in. Oh boy. Oh, and there are the flames to go with the blood and the storm. But why does Lise get to narrate? Oh. Oh, did we make it to town? Or is this... No, this is like a large area. This is not town. Yippee! New Aetherite! Raban, hello! Oh, another cutscene. Greetings, Scions. On behalf of the Eorzean Alliance, I welcome you to Castrum Oriens. Thank you, General. We were relieved to hear that your forces secured the wall without incident. Have the Imperials made any attempt to retake Castrum since then? None, save for a few skirmishes between our scouts and their patrols. We've had barely any contact with them, but we all know it's only a matter of time before things escalate. As if attacking Baelsar's wall wasn't enough, Ilberd summoned a primal right on their doorstep, and Garlemald does not like to let such shows of defiance go unanswered. 'Twas a declaration of war, even if it was not Ilberd's to make, and now we are bound by it, for weal or for woe. The Scions stand ready to serve, General. What would ye ask of us? As stated in my message, the Alliance will not proceed without the support and cooperation of the Alamegan people. We would have you serve as our emissaries and make contact with the Resistance. Consider it done, General. We won't let you down, I swear. Then I'll leave you to it. Godspeed. Huh. Of all the Castra in the world, you walk into mine. Sid! Master Garland, what brings you here? A certain missing Allegon weapon and Draconic Primal, Omega and Shinryu, I think the shinobi called it. Anyway, we've been studying their trail of destruction, hoping it might lead us somewhere, which has singularly failed to do. Then 'tis like Omega fell to Earth in occupied territory, meaning it may already be in Imperial hands. Even so, it bears repeating that we engaged the stasis systems. Assuming the command was received and executed successfully, the weapon will be of no use to them. Assuming. We should hurry up and find it regardless. All the more reason to reach out to the Resistance. If we want to press on into Gura Madian, we need their blessing. Everyone's counting on us. Let's not waste any more time talking. Complete. Okay. Lise. All of these give 100k, goddamn. My Ashley's gonna level up quick. As you've probably heard, there are plenty of factions in the Resistance, so I'm taking us to see the one with the most influence. Their headquarters are located in a place called Walger's Reach, an old temple to the east of here, across the Veladina... I feel like it's Veladina. Or Veladina. Let's go with Veladina. Veladina River. I learned a route that should allow us to avoid Imperial patrols. Stick with me and we'll be there before you know it. Okay. Get the Chocobo Porter because who knows when that'll come in handy or something. Oh, these are all Oh, this music's so nice. I like this music. I'll have to get out my Aether Current thing. Hello. Still with me? Good. From here, we'll head northeast towards the river. The water's not too deep, so you won't have to swim. Where is it? Hold on. Hold on, hold on, hold on. Oh, I have it up. 93 yalms to the south. Okay, south we go. Oh, it's down there. I see it. God dang it. Ooh, new battle music. Okay, I'm fucking with this. The good trials, good raids, and good mounts. Sounds like it's perfect for me then. It is taking me forever to kill this Leshy though, because I am 61 and this is 60. There we go. Hello, person. "61 years old, happy birthday." Yeah. It is a little annoying that I can't fly yet, but I'll live. I'm to the east. Alright, up and east we go. That's far too, 668 yalms. If only I were still my black mage, I'd be able to avoid fighting everything. Oh, the river. Yeah, this music is so good. I really like it. "440 yalms east, so we continue on this direction then. Okay. Hello. Oh, cutscene. I don't see any soldiers. Good, let's cross. Is that gonna be the entire cutscene? No, good. You're wondering about the tower to the south. Yeah? Oh, the Imperial music. Oh no. It's part of Castellum Velladina. That's what the Imperials decided to call the old bridge after they fortified it. I call it a great big eyesore. Honestly, you can see that rotten banner from absolutely miles away. They never miss a chance to rub our noses in it. Do they? Come on, we should keep moving. If you say so. Honestly, I still need to finish the sightseeing log for Heaven's Word. I've made good progress on it. Where is it? Sightseeing log. Like, I'm at 23 out of 62. That's not bad. Especially when they, you know, show up on the map. Lesser Gagana. Oh, a spider. Man. Fucking hate spiders. I'm gonna just try my best to sneak around them. 112 yalms east. Oh, it's right there. Please don't see me. Please don't see me. Thank you. Some of the boss music in this X-Pack, I'm sure I'm gonna love it. Bing. 540 to the south. Can I even get there? I guess I could. I could make my way south. Fuck it. Let's go south. Clear more of the map. Enjoy the music while we're at it. Unless the enemies get too high level, in which case I'll bail, obviously, but... Oh, there's a big wall in the way. I assume I cannot... Yeah, I can't get around the wall. Okay. God dang it. If I keep running, will it lose its aggro on me? Yes. Yes, it will. Eventually I'll be able to fly. Yeah, I assume I can't get there unless I go from this side. Okay. We're here. On the other side of this pass is Welger's Reach. So you say, but all I see are rocks. I presume there is some sort of trick to this? She's like, no. Indeed, a glamour. Good eye, Y'shtola. I take it they have a talented mage in their ranks, or mayhap an artificer trained in the modification of glamour prisms. Something like that. The important part is that it fools the Garleans. Oh, before we go in, I don't know if Totaro told you, but my friend Nago, the messenger who came to the Rising Stones, is a member of this faction. So they know us, and they shouldn't attack us on sight. That said, they can be a bit jumpy, so let me lead the way, and don't go reaching for your weapons or anything. Well, no shit, I'm not gonna go walk into a town and throw my weapon around. And with a sprinkle of demasking dust, all is laid bare. And off we go. I'll have to go grab every little aetheryte shard in this city, but it's fine. Show me the drone footage, basically.
I remember the old stories, how the Breaker of Worlds came down from on high and cleft the earth with a single blow. Rhalga's Reach, a holy place and a fitting home for the resistance, for the brave and the true, the loyal sons and daughters of Alamigo. They were waiting for us there, men and women whose souls still cried out for what was lost, for what could be ours again.
Oh, we're being surrounded. Heck, I've made it online too? Hell yeah! Alright, hello Conrad. Oh, it's kind of small. You'll forgive us our precautions, but we couldn't be sure who had crossed the barrier. We see now for who you are, though. The signs of the 7th dawn. Alright, before I start that next quest, let's go ahead and attune to the aetherytes around here. Script exchange. And I assume this is for, like, crafters, gatherers, yeah. Script exchange? Ah. Splendors. Ah. Token exchange? What? I don't have those. Oh, and that's the motif that's in every quest. Ba 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 ba. That's the same motif. I have ears that function. I also love that there's a dungeon right there. Okay. Let's continue on then. And now I can fast travel here, and I just need to get this Northeastern Ralga's Reach token. That should be everything. I'm also going to grab this, even though it's not going to change anything. Materias, merchants. I doubt it's going to be any better than what I have now. It's also expensive. Good God. Okay, the aesthetic is cunty though. I do like that. Like, it is really cunty. But I don't think it's any better. Yeah, it's really not. But it's cunty. I might buy it for glamour later. Where does that lead? The peaks. Oh, and that's where my quest is. Can I go there now, or do I have to wait? Dungeon time? Not yet. Not yet. So I can now go to Fringe's Gate. Aw! Are you gonna tell me that I can't actually exit out here yet? Yeah, this guy's blocking the gate, ain't he? Yeah. Man! Boo. Guess I'm not going there yet. Oh. Alright, well. Very small town for the world, but I don't hate it. Just hopefully I can grab better gear. Because I'm pretty sure I've got enough allied seals to get stuff. Conrad. Now, I know you would not have come all this way unless you had something important to discuss, and I'm eager to hear what it is you have to say. But let's not do it on this doorstep, eh? Come with me. Alright. I will say the small town does mean that we kind of need to walk everywhere in town, which is a little annoying. Keyword a little. I'm gonna switch to you and do this. I can. Let me at least grab this. This time extension by completing all Heavensward post-patch main scenario quest. Once done so, speak with Alpha at the Rising Stones. Yeah, the Great Wall. Yeah, that's where I am right now. This will expansion to Edelshire and the 3 cities. Oh, this is Rowena. Ah, now I can talk with you. Okay. Okay, I can only look at script for rather a script gear. I kind of only have 2 right now. Teehee. But only my Fisher's high enough levels, so it's not that bad. It's kind of a cunty ring though. Hold on. We're disciples of the land. It's all one now. Okay, it is kind of boring clothes. Got my Xenosman in? Hell yeah. Okay, so the armor is kind of lackluster. Splendor's vendor. Oh, this is only fieldcraft? It's not, okay. I'm sure this is gonna be for the relic weapons. Okay, so that's not... Things if I could? I mean, I'm not on the free trial. I am physically capable of trading. Oh wait, were they only showing me that stuff because I'm this class? What if I switch classes? Wait, South Shroud? I'm pretty sure I've already gotten that one. No, it's literally only fieldcraft. Okay. Okay, so it's not there. We try to be a diff world. I think if you come here, then yeah. And I'm sure this is not, yeah. Okay, so where do I buy the stuff that's for the high level things? Where do I do that? Because it's not you. It's not you guys. Yeah, these are all materials and I need the clusters and stuff. Like tombstone gear? Yeah, tombstone gear and like the other stuff. Gotta complete the patch? I don't think so. Because I didn't do that last time. Map? This is all that's here. I'm currently on Midgardsormr, which is not my home world, but it shouldn't matter for this purpose of trading. It is mine? True. Alright, Conrad. What city? Relger's Reach. I appear to be in a cutscene, so you'll have to bear with me.
Allow me to welcome you once more to Ralger's Reach,
Yep.
our humble headquarters. My name is Conrad Kemp, and I have the dubious honor of overseeing operations here.
Dubious.
It is a pleasure to meet you, Master Kemp. I am Alphino Leveilleur of the Scions of the Seventh Dawn, as are my comrades. Before I speak of our purpose here, pray allow me to thank you for sheltering Ida, forgive me, Lys, and Papalimo at great risk to yourselves.
Yeah, that's definitely a different voice actor. He still bothers the fuck out of me. I don't like
there's
him,
no
but...
need for that. They risked their necks for us enough times. 'Twas the least we could do.
I wanted to, I mean, about the mask and...
Don't fret over that. You're not the first person to take up arms against the Empire under a false name. We'd do the same if we had any sense. My condolences for your loss, child.
Well, at least he's kind
Papalimo
about
laid
it.
down his life to save us, to give us a chance to make a better future for ourselves. There will never be a better time to drive the Garleans from our lands. But we have to take the lead on this. We can't leave it to fanatics like Ilberd.
More than a few of our people were taken in by his promises. Followed him all the way to the wall. Good men and women who never came back.
Yeah, his intention was for
When
all of them
Monargo
to
told us what had
die.
happened, how the bastard had made sacrifices of them for his twisted ritual, by Rolger it filled me with an unholy fury. But what's done is done. Best we can do now is see that it wasn't all in vain.
Well, this guy at least seems nice. He's
That is
very
why we are here
considerate.
today, sir, to see that some good comes of this
He
tragedy.
seems to be mentally sane.
On behalf of the Eorzean Alliance, we do hereby extend a formal offer of military assistance to the Alamegan resistance.
Do you now? Well, go on then. I'm sure there's more to it than that.
Yeah. Other interior people? Cool beans.
So that's the way of it, eh? The Alliance, hoping to avoid a direct confrontation with the superior forces of the Empire, wishes to engage them by proxy with our vastly inferior ones. My comrades and I must confer on your proposal. A moment, if you please.
Of course, Master Kemp. Take all the time you require.
Is it gonna be the end of the cutscene? Seems like, considering they're doing the little zoom out thing like they always do at the end. Alright. Complete. Wah, 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 wah. The motif that lies in everything. Alright, where be you? You said you're down this way, where be you? Comet arson, yeah! Boing, boing. Boing, boing, boing. Where are we going? Well, it appears there's nothing here for me. It appears that this shop is not yet open. Go further, it seems? Yeah. Because I swear for Heaven's Word, it wasn't long in that I could buy them. And I certainly have plenty of allied seals. I don't have a whole lot of tomestones, but I have allied seals. Yeah, I've got a lot of allied seals actually. But a good amount of Centurio seals as well. I'm almost maxed out on allied seals. What the fuck did you get with allied seals? So from PvP? These are not PvP, babes. These are from the Hunt and Fates. These are PvP. Oh, yeah. Sorry, babes. I think you need to get your eyes checked a little bit. An location of where you can get those, not really because... Yeah. Yeah, I know Centurio is up through this expansion, and beyond that it's different. But onwards. Alphino! Gear. Hold on. Nothing for me. I'll make the materia then at that point. Fuck's sake. Buy maps, increase mount speed, mounts, etc. Cool. So it would seem we find ourselves with a surfeit of free time. Forgive me, you are free to look around Rhalgr's Reach. In fact, I would encourage you to do so. It will give you a better grasp of our current circumstances. Thank you, Master Kemp. I believe we will do just that. But... I make sure I don't have any important texts from my girlfriend. Nope, we're good. Let us make the most of this opportunity and assess the Resistance's capabilities. Free to poke our noses wheresoever we will, eh? I like the sound of that. I do kind of love that Elise and Alphino are clearly the exact same model. Just one has a blue hairband, the other has a red hairband. Or over here we are against the hunt board. Okay. I don't even have access to the hunt board yet, so... I know this was inside and out. I can show you around if you'd like to. Okay. Great, let's get started. I will say if you want to, you could join my guild, but I don't think you can join... Making some different directions as well? Ah. But I don't think you can join my guild if you're on a different home world. Yeah, because I'm considered a wanderer. I'll bet you think the Resistance is mostly made up of Alamigan Highlanders like me, but the truth is that we don't even account for half. We've got Hellsguard from all the way over by the Spine in here, and plenty of Seekers for the Sun like Nago. There's even some beastmen. Well, beast women, I suppose. Like that one over there. She's an Ananta. They've been with us for a while now. Or the snake lady. Well, one of the smaller factions has. If only they were playable, I'd play as them. We're 70 each? I don't know where you are. The rest won't have anything to do with us. We're no different from the Garleans to them. Oh wait, yeah. They keep to themselves, spending all their time crafting, and on to make the most amazing jewelry, by the way. They use magics to twist metals and crystals into shapes you wouldn't believe. It's a pity people hardly ever get to see their work, but then most don't even know they exist. Are non-existent vendors? Okay. That's enough about them anyway. Let's take a closer look at the statue of Relger, shall we? Okay. Yeah, my non-existent vendors. Like, there's literally nothing. I'm sure you can still trade with me, but... I assume I meant to go up here, yeah. And I'm sure you can fish in here as well. Cutscene! I'm drinking more water, sorry. Pretty awe-inspiring, isn't it? The Breaker of Worlds, who guided our ancestors to these lands all those centuries ago. Ida used to tell me the story on stormy nights. She wanted me to understand, to remember. At the end of the 5th Astral Era, when the waters rose higher and higher, people all across Eorzea beseeched the heavens for a sign. And lo, a burning star appeared on the eastern sky, and led the way to these mountains of Gur-Urbania. They who were saved by his grace pledged to honor and revere him, to devote themselves to the great works without and within. The storm of blood approaches fast, hell's open, heavens weep, for no one soul doth lie beyond the measure of his reach. The last part was inscribed on the stone by a monk in the fist of Relger. Ida explained it to me. A day will come bringing strife and sorrow that none may escape. Waste not these precious hours, but in quiet preparation make strong the body and mind. I don't know if that's Storm of Blood. Oh, the name! They said the name! Whoa! But if it is, I have to believe that everything we've been through, everything that has led us to this point, will see us through in the end. Ah, sorry, that was all a little bit melodramatic, wasn't it? Let's keep moving, shall we? Off to the infirmary. It appears that Comet Arson is doing various things. Hello. You spin me right around, baby, right round. Dinosaur! Well, I want a dinosaur! I'll get there eventually. I'm broke as fuck. Wanna ride? Nah, it's alright. Whee! Oh. The shark apparently can't swim. But there's a Stola and Kryle. This is the infirmary, as you can probably tell. Here's where the resistance healers patch up the wounded and tend to the sick. No matter how carefully we planned our operations, casualties were inevitable. It's a sad thing to think about, but... Oh, I can't join. Hold on. It's also important to remember the cause, as Conrad would say. We should go. I'll show you the Aetheryte Plaza next. Alright, now I can probably invite to party. There we go. Slay. Vroom, vroom. Me and my horsey. Actually, if we're going to the Aetheryte Plaza, I might as well just, boink. Shmoney. When you've seen one aetheryte, you've seen them all, right? Not quite. This one's an older design, dating back decades to when the Fist of Rhalgr was still here. It may look a little bit different, but it works just as well as any other. I'll show you where the settlers are next, but don't forget to attune to the aetheryte before we go. Well, I already did, dipshit. Honestly, I love the look of this one. It's very... I like desert-themed places. I think fantasy desert works so well. Like Gerudo Valley. Oh! Nice little crystal. But how they've decorated it. Arms, armor, potions, you name it, these folks got it. The Resistance would be in a bad way without brave merchants to keep it provisioned. If you're short on anything or you need something repaired, these are the people to speak to. Oh, Alphino and Alize are here. Why don't we see how they're getting on? Oh, now I have to pick something. I'm gonna get the materia. I'm almost level 62 now. Hey, there we go. Oh wait, that's what I was going to buy. It's still not better, but the glams would be pretty damn good. Come to take the measure of our friendly neighborhood merchants. I do kind of wish I had her hair. They're a bold lot, that much is plain, but if the Imperials found out they were peddling their wares to the Resistance, they would be lucky to escape with their lives. It is a gamble, I admire their courage, but their motives could hardly be said to be altruistic. Ah, here you are. I've been looking all over for you. Hello. We finished discussing your proposal and we're ready to receive you all back at the tent. They're not going to accept it point blank. Let's be real. It puts too much on them and puts them at risk. They're not going to accept that. Because where are my cats? I don't know where they are. They're somewhere. So if you'd like to follow me, alright. They're gonna have some sort of counter offer. Or accept it with a catch. It's on the store, I think. I do still want to get the last piece of, or all the pieces for that matter, of Shire gear. It was like, took you away? Yeah. 'Cause I didn't even have the full Shire set. I want the glams. All right. What have you to say?
Thank you all for waiting. We have reached a consensus.
And?
I, Conrad Kemp, do hereby accept the Eorzean Alliance's proposal.
Yep. There
you must
it
understand,
is.
however, that our cooperation comes with certain caveats.
Those caveats being...
I take no joy in this, just so you know. Were it within my power, I'd offer you more assistance. But the Resistance is far more fragmented than you realize. The men and women in my care belong to but one of many factions.
Oh, we have to unite them.
Simply put, I can only speak for the people of Rhalgr's Reach.
Also, this is new music, by the way. I recognize that. It's very militaristic music.
I have every intention of appealing to the others, and I expect many will agree. But it will take time, and I cannot guarantee universal support.
Understood. I shall see that the Alliance is under no misapprehensions as to your position.
Much obliged. But that's not the whole of it. As you can imagine, the loss of those who cast their lot with the Griffin left us short on numbers.
Oh, we have to recruit
Some
people,
of our
don't
most
we?
trusted veterans died at the wall, and we've had to fill their posts with the young and inexperienced. Frankly, everything's in a right bloody mess.
Oh, we'd be more than happy to help you get back on your feet. If we're going to work together, we'll be doing ourselves a favor.
Girl,
Well, there's no shortage of
I don't
work to
like
be
you.
done, that's for sure. We're in dire need of new blood, too.
Ishtola and I could lend a hand in the infirmary. From what I saw, they could do with a few more healers.
I'm right here. I'm also a healer.
Very well. I, for my part, shall return to the Rising Stones. I'm certain there are others among the Scions who would welcome the opportunity to fight for Alamegan liberation.
Where am I meant to go? Where am I off to?
Is there anything else we can do to help?
I had something else in mind for you lot. Monago and Mefred will tell you more.
I generally like this guy.
Understood. We won't let you down.
Old man, kind soul. Seems real nice. Hello. You've changed classes. You're an Astro with me now, except you're level 100. Right then, Monago and Mefred are to be our keepers. Same class, same class? Yeah. Knowing none of what they require, one task is as good as the other. Make your choice, Toof. I'll give you the healing one. It's not as good as what I have now. I was already doing that. Okay, it doesn't want me to actually use it. I choose Monago. Wait, well you have different gear. No. I'm sure I have to do both. These all look very generic, I may add. Yeah, they're very generic. Before we begin, I'd like to thank you and the Scions again for patching me up after I bled all over your floor. I owe you my life, and I won't forget that. Furthermore, it was rude of me to run off without saying a word. It's all well and good, me claiming my duties here couldn't wait, but a parting thank you was the very least you deserved. My apologies. I'm like, I don't give a fuck. And thank you. Now to business. Commander Kempson's trusted me with a formal reply to be hand-delivered to the Alliance leadership. It covers everything we discussed, as well as detailing the disposition of our forces. What I need is an escort, 1 or 2 women at most, so we can make it to the wall swiftly and without attracting undue attention. Very well, I shall join you in this. My shoulder feels out of place. But that happens often, it's fine. General Alding commands the forces at Castrum Oriens. It should be simple enough to see it into his hands. Great! That's just what I wanted to hear. When you're ready to depart, meet me at the pass leading out of the Reach. Ugh, I'm trying to like stretch to put it back in place, but it's not really helping. How to do anything? But that's the fun part. Oh, now you're a culinarian. Showing up all your glams. I get it, I get it. Alright, at the risk of repeating myself, it's still hard for me to believe that we'd meet again here, of all places. Though I reckon you probably don't remember me after all this time, eh? You're right. I don't. No, it was a lifetime ago. There is no need for you to apologize. But now that down in Quarrymill, we didn't forget about you. Nor the lives you saved. As for me, I went to Little Alamigo while Galleon was recovering. Gundabald was my former commander and an old friend, and I had a lot on my mind. In the end, I decided to disband our unit. I told the men to live their lives as they saw fit. Some chose to remain in Little Alamigo, and others went to Uldab for work. But as you can see, I chose to come back to Gurabania and join Conrad and the others. I've kept busy since then, ferrying people and provisions across the border and back. It's not been easy, but it's been fulfilling. Today, however, we'll be heading east into the peaks. Conrad thinks we might have luck finding new recruits in the village of Alagana. That's where I need to go for my class quest! Alagana? If you're going there, you're taking me with you. Girl, that's right, you're from Alagana, aren't you, Lise? By all means, we'd welcome the company. There'll be more to it than just asking around, but we can talk about it on the way. Make your preparations and meet me by the tunnel to the peaks. Absolutely. That's what is in glam? I figured. Hello? Where are your clothes at? There you go. I was gonna say, why the fuck you got no clothes on? Anyways, I have quests to do. I'm gonna go this one first, so I can also get the class quest done. Oh. And now I'm allowed in, yippee! This tunnel will take us all the way to the peaks. We're on a mission for Comrade to Aligana. Clear the barricade if you would. Aye, sir, shouldn't take more than a moment. Yippee! My phone's going off. Alright. There are more villages there than out here, but also more Imperials keeping a close eye on things, and we'll need to tread carefully. Can do! Nice Magitech Deathclaw. I'm pretty sure I've got the same mount. Hold on. Mount guide. Yeah. Anyways. Wowee! An introduction to the area. It just looks like Thanalan.
I remember the peaks of Girabania, silent watchmen that would stand long after we were gone. We came seeking allies to join us in the fight against the Empire. People who had had enough. People who had suffered every possible indignity. Who had been treated like animals, day after day after day.
Aetherite shard. Well, I need to go to Aligana for my class quest as well, so I can kill two birds with one stone here. I assume that's where we're coming from. Yep. I guess this expansion is the one where Lys takes primary focus, and last one was Alphino. I wonder which one is the one that Y'shtola would lead. Because I feel like the one that Y'shtola would lead would be the same one that Elise gets a lot of focus. Hello! We have a glamour in place here too, as you may have noticed. So far as the Imperials are concerned, this is not more than a testament to the savage impulses of a lesser race. Remember though, once we leave these ruins, we'll have no glamours to conceal us. The village is to the east. Keep watch for patrols as we move. Aye aye. Oh. Oh, I can't get that. That's 6.0. 581 southeast. God damn. Far. Honestly, I might remove the shark from my list of favorite mounts. Butterflies. Jesus. I wasn't prepared for entering a new area to level me up. What the fuck does this take? This is so much. I guess I'll put it here. Deploys an earthly star in the designated area and grants the effect of earthly dominance. Executing stellar detonation while under the effect of earthly dominance creates a stellar burst, dealing unaspected damage with a potency of 205 to all nearby enemies, and also restores own HP and the HP of all nearby party members, the cure potency of 540. After 10 seconds, Earthly Dominance, its effect is changed to Giant Dominance. Waiting 10 seconds or executing stellar detonation while under the effect of Giant Dominance creates a stellar explosion, dealing unaffected damage with a potency of 310 to all nearby enemies, and also restores own HP and the HP of all nearby party members with 720. Okay, so that's clearly better. Nary an Imperial in sight. That's a mercy. Alagon is due east, past that bridge. Follow me, it's not much further. Well, I wonder in which direction it may be. But wasn't the Aether... Yeah, it's due south, so I'm gonna go there first. What are you? You're big. Blood Glider. I'm gonna go around that. Clearly something here. I guess I'll go around that. Bonus applied. I don't know what the fuck those bonuses mean. Am I headed the right direction at all? Southeast. So it's into this. I'm gonna switch classes just for the sake of easier traversal and not fighting literally everything in here. Oh, it's an area I can't get to. Man, they should have said that from the jump. Alright, well, let me get out of here. You favor someone? What? No money? Volume? I can't really help with that. Also, I would prefer if you don't mention that you were actively live while in my chat. Just because, like, I don't know, it feels like you're trying to draw away my viewers. Hello? Wait, did I say due east? West. What? Is it up there? South? Back that way? What? I'm so fucking confused. Due west. Is it on top of this? Is it like up there? The ziggurat. Is it on top of the ziggurat? I feel like it is. South? Yeah, it's on the ziggurat. We figured it out. There it is. Alright. Anyways. 500 south, we can't get there right now. Well, once we're out of the territory of these guys, I'll go ahead and, switch back. So, I'm gonna have to go through here. Yeah. Wait, I can go through this way. There's something there. Byron's bread. Oh, this music. Okay. Just a generic merchant and mender here? Okay. Yeah, it's the same gear. Okay. Northeast. So we're headed the right direction then. Another one of those wind things, or Dustinila. Same difference. Seems my quest is also right here. Deal with the Chocobo Porter. And then let's attune. There we go. And then I'll quickly switch for the sake of class quest. How interesting. While Mach has devolved into a vermin-infested bog, Girabania is, if anything, looking more lively than I remember it. Not that that's saying much, of course. Look at me getting all nostalgic for no reason. After all, my body has long since returned to the dust, and soon even my memory will fade. But before that, we have a job to do, don't we? I can sense no unusual etheric presence here, so let us venture a bit further into the field. Come along now, Toof. Are you going that way? I guess I'll go. Yeah, it's to the east, not out this way. And I'm going to be constantly checking it though to see if it does detect one out this direction, but I don't think it will. Yeah, it's not. Alright, well let me do this quick quest. Fluterini. I love it. I want a butterfly mount. Oh. Hello. Switch. 1, 2, mana font, 3. Oh, you're done this way. There. Alright, well. Seems you also killed some. Did you come upon any wood golems too? As you can see, these two had the misfortune of coming upon little old me. But that is not all I saw. Yes, it was most remarkable and most horrifying sight. After I delivered a mortal wound to one of the creatures, I saw it extend a gnarled limb and, with the last ounce of its strength, try to rip the soul stone from its cohort's chest. Yes, it would seem these feral golems have no qualms about cannibalizing each other, which has led me to a quite frightening conclusion, to wit, oh, for all of that, whatever could that four-eyed fool want at a time like this? Yes, if you have something to report, make it quick. What? Yes, if you want for you to make a discreet retreat, we will do the same. I would reevaluate our options in light of these most troubling developments. Very well, I'll join at the observatorium shortly. Do gather all of the information you can from your colleagues before I arrive. Oh, did they? Gods be good. That hero has actually proven himself useful. It would seem he came upon a most startling scene in the hinterlands. Travanian. A mass influx of golems of all shapes and sizes, as if summoned from all reaches of the realm by some unholy force. I have my own theory as to what this means, but I require more knowledge before plotting our next step. One thing I can say is that we should immediately begin preparing for the worst. In any event, we must move, and quickly. You return to Burgundy Falls and apprise the beastmen of where we stand. I shall go on ahead to the observatorium and see what knowledge the astrologians have gleaned, and join you as soon as I am able. I am going to do that now. And and then double back, because I did just get the aetheryte for right here. So I shall be off to, where the fuck am I? Up. And I drink more water. I love water. Water's so good. I'm really craving watermelon right now, though. Watermelon sounds so good right now. Cutscene. Friends, comrades, brothers and sisters of the Black, we stand at the brink of a disaster most dire. Even as we speak, our foe grows in number. Beings of sentient stone and wood gather, summoned by an unknown force, and united for a common purpose, a purpose beyond our understanding. Beyond your understanding, perhaps, but not mine. The golems make for Somal. Ruh-roh. In Gurubanya, I witnessed a most unsettling sight, a golem with an almost animal fury tearing into its cohort's chest. Disturbing as it was all too clear what I was witnessing. The creature sought a stronger soul stone that it might augment its strength and prolong its own life force, or its existence. But the power these creatures seek is not limited to that which they can harvest from their own kind. No, they are forever in search of a more potent aetheric source, and they have finally found one. The astrologians at the observatorium have confirmed my worst fears. The baleful star of our past slowly but inexorably changes course, bringing it closer and closer to this star. It is as Lady Shitato says, the golems call out for it, beckoning it ever closer. According to the latest calculations, any further adjustments to its path, and it is all but certain to strike Eorzea head-on. The baleful creatures would climb the highest peak in the land and summon their mother stone to bring disaster to our realm. Inconceivable. Well, they are. And yet it is just so, my friend. Unless we destroy the lot of them, a collision is all but inevitable. And yet there are simply too many. Even if we could thin their ranks, they would regrow themselves and regroup in no time. So we are done for. Doomed, defeated, done for? Do not give up hope, my frenetic friend. Or do you forget that the most brilliant mind to ever walk the face of Eorzea stands with you? Allow me to propose a foolproof plan. We do absolutely nothing at all. For now. That is, we know that the golems are feeding on each other in pursuit of greater and greater power, so why not sit back and let this process of an unnatural selection take its course, till we are left with a single foe? Squawk out of our mind, Shitato is. Were that to happen, a creature of untold power and puissance that golem would be. Quite so, but it would be the mother of all automata, the golem equivalent of yours truly, if you will, and by definition one of the most formidable foes our realm has seen. Fortunately, I do believe there is one among us who might stand half a chance against such a monstrosity. Me! Toof! Lady Shitato insists that you hold, nay, you are, the key to this entire operation. I am not inclined to doubt her, but I would hear from your own lips. Can you say with all certainty that you would emerge victorious over this hypothetical golem of mythical proportions? Yeah. Thank you, my friend. Your courage inspires me. Pray let me offer my strength that we may secure the future of our realm. I doubt Toof and I will have much need of your services, but do feel free to tag along. It would be my honor, and with that I should take my leave. I must warn the people of the nearby settlements to keep a wide berth of the Great Peak. Mayhap I will even have occasion to smash a golem or two on my journey. Bye, bitch. Color me impressed, Toof. Your friends are proving more reliable by the minute, and with that I should return to the Sequarium, for my grip on consciousness grows more tenuous by the moment. Pray return when you can, and seek the lie upon our awakening. Okay. And then off to Ul'dah. And what time is it? Okay. It is nearing a snack time. I require extra sustenance. Thankfully, I have my elf-brand goldfish next to me, so I can eat that. Okay. Could also make some toast with peanut butter. That sounds really good too. Oh, Toof, I've called out to Shitada, but to no avail. No doubt she is deep in slumber, gathering her strength for the battle to come. She did, however, leave a message for you. Slack not in your training, my puppet of destruction, for your powers will be tested as never before. That is not ominous in the least, now is it? In any event, I trust you will be up to the task. Complete. And last one. Oh! So Foul seems to be a better version. That's a trait, so I can have that. Ooh, and 7th Hell attire coffer. Ooh. Toof, I trust you have prepared yourself well. Our foe musters at Anix Shrine. The hour of our final confrontation is nigh. The Hearer and our beastmen friends are en route to the Forelands as we speak, and I would join them with all haste. Come as soon as you are able. Shitada will be awaiting your arrival. Okay. Thankfully, these are all areas that I already have access to, so it's pretty quick to be meandering about. Oh, and Shitada's already here. Well, I thank you so very much, Lalai. With my own corporeal form having long since faded to dust, it is an honor and a pleasure to see my legacy carried on by women, men, and beastmen after my own. Oops, was I just speaking aloud? You can stop gawking any time now, or have you forgotten that we have an army of power-hungry golems bent on destroying our realm to dispose of? Fortunately, I've already formulated the perfect plan of attack. You three will see to the stragglers still attempting to scale the mountain. I trust you can handle that much. The Hero, Toof, and myself will scale the summit, where the oversized augmented agglomeration of golems surely awaits us. If I may be so bold, Lady Shitado, I would proffer a small amendment to this plan. Somall, as you surely know, is a holy place to all the dragons who call this land home. I am ill-inclined, my stomach, to wage battle without first obtaining their blessing. The Elder Seed Seer has told me that Toof has a friend among their kind. Mayhap it would be best if she sought the counsel of this Vidofnir before we proceed. Yeah. I can't believe I'm saying this, but that's hardly the worst idea I've heard today. After all, it could hardly hurt to add another powerful ally to our ranks. What are we waiting for then? Lead the way. Okay. I just realized Shitada was alive back when the men and dragons were friends. Crazy. An unholy menace doth gather in our midst, threatening to summon doom from the heavens down upon this realm. Such is thy plight. I too did sense the presence of an intruder in our sacred home. At first I was content to observe, but the danger hath grown too great. Warrior of warriors, if thou and thine would take up arms against our common foe, thou dost have my blessing. Well, that's a ringing endorsement if I've ever heard one. Hearer, send word to our beastmen friends. We commence this operation at once. There's no time to lose, Toof. Let's make for the summit and dispose of the abomination that awaits us before the comet gets too close for comfort. Okay. Here we go, settle out, here we go. Am I using level 70 gear? No. Am I still able to beat everything with level 60 gear? Yup. Ah, that's quite the creature. Understood. Pray leave the rest to us. Lady Shitado, my colleague from the observatorium, has confirmed your suspicions. On its current path, the falling star will sail wide of us, if by the slimmest of margins, and yet that path shifts with every second, bringing us slowly but inexorably to the brink of calamity. Called a hunch, but I do believe this imposing fellow might be responsible. Well, I'm glad to see that the obvious hasn't escaped you. At any rate, our task is clear. We need only reduce him to dust before he can summon his dear mother any closer. I just realized that looks like the relic weapon. Well, Tooth, are you ready to stand alongside the greatest mage to ever live in a battle for the very future of your world? Look sharp, this is our time to shine. Oh, and the flower bloom, that's actually really cute. Alright. Oh, I do not a lot of damage. Wow, I do no damage. Okay. Action not yet learned? The fuck you mean? Oh, that's 72? Bro. Fragment of the comet. That's gonna be destroyed anyways, but... And there's a golem. How are you still alive, bro? Fuck out of here. This is taking a hot minute, but we're getting there. Where? Oh, it's not here yet. God damn it. Oh, Shatada's nearly dead. Oh, at least that's resolved quickly. Another stone. Another stone. Okay, Shitano can heal themselves, that's fine. Triple cast. Well, we're almost there. Yay! That took forever. Oh my god. Victory is ours. I only pray it does not come too late. Perhaps if you had some black magic in your repertoire. But it is no matter. I have the utmost faith that too for my efforts were not in vain. We'll probably see it pass by as why they're all looking up. That light, the 12 have mercy. Yep, there it is. And we're fine. Here it comes, and there it goes. And with that, my friends, I do believe we've been spared a most crushing fate. Stand tall, Tooth. You and I just saved the world, and I suppose I should thank you as well here for doing a most remarkable job of not mucking everything up. And with that, I believe my work here is done. While I'd love nothing more than to stay and savor our victory a little longer, all good things must come to an end. Don't look all sad now. With such promising protégés to carry on my legacy, I can go to rest knowing that I did not mother the art of destruction in vain. You have seen our art wielded for the greatest good in the worst of evil. Having witnessed firsthand your prowess and the sheer strength of your resolve, I gladly leave the future of our art in your hands. Walk the path well, Tooth of the Black. And she's disappearing forever. Her purpose has been fulfilled. And there goes Shitato. We actually get to see a vision of what she looked like. Nope. That millennia from now, and we have long since faded to a dim memory. Those who follow in our footsteps may yet wield their prodigious powers against any who would bring harm to our fair realm. And she's gone. Be proud, Tooth. Having shared a mind with Mr. Shitato all this time, I can assure you that effusive praise does not come easily to her lips. I can still scarcely believe she did me the honor of choosing my body as a vessel. Before meeting with her in the flesh, in a manner of speaking, I had assumed Death's Handmaiden was a little more than a witch obsessed with fire and destruction. It would seem my impression may have been in error. May have been? Does your prudish, pig-headed prejudice know no end? Meanwhile, he's like, God, I love her. As charming as ever, I see. I dare say you could learn a thing or two from your esteemed forebear on how to treat a gentleman. Sorry, I'm putting chapstick on. But also, that is a disgusting thing to say to someone. Okay. Oh, is that so? Tooth, if you happen to see any gentlemen around these parts, do let me know. At any rate, we are done here. Let us leave this uncultured boor here to reflect for a bit on how to treat a lady. Well. Off we go. There's the beastman. Train, too bad I can't join. Also, I think my shoulder just popped into place. Thank God. Many golems did come to scale the peak, but they come no more, laid low by our magics. The heavens, too, are calm. I trust your battle with the great beast ended in victory. Yup. Just so, my friend. Not to boast, but even Lady Shitato is most impressed with our efforts. Is that not so, Toof? 3 cheers for Shitato. 3 cheers for Toof. 3 cheers for the art of destruction. Huzzah, huzzah, huzzah. He gets no praise. Far be it from me to rain on your parade, but let us not forget that the healer in your ranks played at least a small part in your victory. Bro, no one cares. Squawk, a happy day this is. Fly home to share the joy with his brothers and sisters, Dozal will. You will visit Dozal again to share magical learnings, yes? Till then, friend. I too must take my leave, but know that even when we are apart, we always stand as one. Till we next meet. My friend. Okay. Ugh, my legs are sticking to my chair. I too must return to Gridania to deliver my official report. I suppose this is farewell, at least for now. Well, don't let us keep you, though. I was wondering if I might express my gratitude to your colleagues at the Observatorium. On behalf of Mistress Shitato, that is. Leave that to me. I fear not all of my friends are so open-minded. If they were to learn that I had allied myself with beastmen and practitioners of the dark arts, there is no telling what sort of twisted rumors might spread. Fear not, Lala. You have my word as a hero and healer. I will do all I can to work toward a day when you and your fellows can stand proud and receive credit for all the good you have done. All right. I could not bear to say this in his presence, but our hero friend has come quite far, wouldn't you say? I too would do everything in my power to make that day a reality. How kind. And with that, I do believe our job here is done. Shall we return to the Sacrarium? Yup. Yup. I drink more water. I return to Ulda. And I eat a mint. Of course, now I'm quite far from the next set of class quests, but whatever. Welcome back, Toof. Once again, I must express my gratitude for all you have done, as well as my profound respect. You have mastered our art to a degree that few of us ever attain. While it is not like me to dwell on such matters, I was just reflecting on the hero's words. Once again, the truth of the battle we waged will never be known to those we fought to save. Needless to say, we do not do what we do for accolades or glory. We do it because it must be done, and to sate our own intellectual curiosity, and yet it does not sit well with me. No, I cannot just turn a blind eye while the deeds of my friends and mentors are swallowed by history, never again to see the light. When the day will come that we can emerge from the shadows, I cannot say, but for that day, and for the eyes of all who would follow in our footsteps, I would put all I have seen to paper, just as Master Kukuruka once did. All we have learned of our realm in the arcane, of course, but that is not all. I would write of the bravery of our beastmen friends, of a stubborn and self-important hero who against all odds proved himself a friend. Most of all, I would write of the illustrious founder of our glorious art, and the adventurer who she would personally entrust with carrying on her legacy. Why, I dare say the chapter will write itself. Complete! Yippee! Oh, I've got like a hair on my lip. Probably from my fucking chapstick. Action learned, foul. This concludes the Black Mage quest for Final Fantasy XIV, Stormblood. Well. Elemental gauge expanded. The Enochian bar will fill every 30 seconds the status is maintained. When the crystal at the bottom of the elemental gauge glows pink, you'll be under the effect of Polyglot, which allows the spells Foul and Xenoglossy, acquired at level 80, to be cast consuming a crystal. So Foul is like these. But this one requires a crystal. Okay. Where it's made up. Hey, Polyglot is not a made up word. I will have you know. But time to go back to Gur-Abenia. Polyglot is a real word that just means fluent in many languages. Xenoglossy? I don't know about that one. But I know for a fact that the word polyglot is real. But now that that's done, back to Stormblood. And instantly into a cutscene. You can rest easy, we made it. This is Alagana. It feels strange coming home like this. I always imagined it would be. Oh, sorry, that has nothing to do with why we're here. We need recruits. Aye, we do, but as I said back at the Reach, it's a little more complicated than just asking for volunteers these days. As you know, we're short-handed because many of our people were taken in by the Griffin's promises and went to the wall, never to return. It wasn't just them, though. Folks from all over, including some of my former comrades, answered to his call to arms. As for why we came to this particular village, it's rumored that Alagana lost a few youths as well. If there's truth to that, then there could be others sympathetic to the cause. Then again, after the Griffin's betrayal, they may be suspicious of outsiders claiming allegiance to the Resistance, and rightfully so. So with all that in mind, how are we supposed to convince them to join? I mean, I knew it wouldn't be as simple as giving a speech in the village square. Not if you didn't want the place to be burned to the ground, no. You might as well piss in the Viceroy's eye. We'll need to be a good deal more circumspect than that. You never know when an Imperial spy is listening. We must speak with the Elder first. I know for a fact he can be trusted. We'll listen to what he has to say and decide what to do after. Sounds like a plan. Let's hope there are still some brave men and women here willing to fight. Complete. New 8th destination is available. Peaks Gate. Awesome! Truce. Ragnfrid, the village elder, is over by the shore. No time like the present, let's have a word. Honestly, I think I'm gonna end stream here, so I can have like a snack not too close to when dinner would normally be. So, with that being said, let me go ahead and pull up some music. And then we can find someone to raid, per usual. Alright, VTuber. Someone's grinding the Dawn Trail relic. No, we can raid them. We can raid them. Looks like they recently started their stream too. Nope, I was very wrong. I was very wrong. They are 6 hours in. All right, let me make sure I put in that correctly. Yes, I did. Perfect. Okay. Well, with that being said, thank you guys so much for joining me, and I will see you guys next time I stream. Bye! Bye-bye!